Timekeeper, Diggie. Passive, young again. Upon death, Diggie reverses time and turns back into an egg. In this form, he can move around with a new set of fun skills. Cannot be targeted by enemies and will self-revive after a period of time. First skill, Auto Alarm Bomb. Diggie tosses an owl alarm to the target location that will automatically chase the nearest enemy in range. The alarm will explode upon reaching the target, dealing magic damage and slowing enemies' hit. If there are no enemies in range, the owl alarm will remain in place for a period of time. Every time an alarm hits an enemy hero, Diggie will gain a stack of dangerous sparks that increases the damage of his owl alarms. Diggie will lose half of his current stacks upon death. Hitting an enemy hero with his skills in egg form will also add a stack of dangerous sparks. Second skill, Reverse Time. Diggie marks an enemy hero and links them to a circle at their location. After a few seconds, the link will pull the target back to the center of the circle while dealing magic damage and slowing them. If the target moves out of the circle beforehand, they'll be pulled to the center immediately and take damage. Ultimate Time Journey. Diggie removes CC from himself and nearby allied heroes, and grants control immunity and a shield to him and his allies. Diggie also gains movement speed. In the laning phase, use Diggie's second skill to confine the enemy to their location, then toss an owl alarm at them with his first skill. In teamfights, use Diggie's first skill to poke the enemy. If an enemy tries to initiate, pull them back with his second skill. If a teammate gets CC'd or takes too much damage, use Diggie's ultimate to save them.
Monster kill, double kill.
When Diggie is killed, he can continue to help his team by scouting the enemy in his egg form. Diggie can keep his allies well protected in teamfights. Upgrade Diggie's first skill at level 1, and continue to prioritize upgrading it as his main source of damage. Diggie can scout and distract the enemy in his egg form, but remember to move back to safety when he's about to revive. Use Diggie's first skill to place owl alarms in the jungle to detect enemy junglers and roamers. Fleeting Time is Diggie's core piece of equipment because it provides substantial cooldown reduction for his ultimate, which has a long cooldown. Build Enchanted Talisman early on for more mana regen and Athena's Shield in the late game for magic defense. We recommend the Flame Shot battle spell for Diggie to knock enemies back and create enough space to use his second skill to keep them away. Diggie can also take Flicker to help with his lack of mobility. Diggie counters close-range CC-focused heroes such as Atlas and Lolita since he can pull them away and remove their CCs with his ultimate. Diggie is countered by agile and burst damage assassins like Ling and Eamon because his own lack of defense makes him an easy target. Diggie works best with marksmen that lack mobility or survivability like Layla and Mia because his skills can protect them very well. In the early game, Diggie can poke the enemy with owl alarms, and while roaming, strategically place them with his first skill to detect enemy movements. In the mid to late game, Diggie should focus on protecting his team's main damage dealers by keeping threats away and using his ultimate to counter CC.